Hi, boys and girls. We are about to explore Asia. This is our final continent. Tomorrow, we are going to be taking our virtual field trip to Asia and visiting Tokyo, Japan. But this is it for our continents. Next week, we're going to talk just a little bit about landforms before we start our new unit of study, which will be government. So here we go. Continents and ocean. If you want to pause and read these 2 pages to refresh your brains, here's about our continents, our huge areas of land on Earth, and also the huge areas of water on Earth. The directions on Earth, we have talked about the compass rose, the North Pole and the South Pole, and the equator. And if you look at Asia, most of Asia, just a little bit, but most of Asia is in the top half or the northern hemisphere. The countries in Asia, we've talked about how a country is a part of a continent and that a country has borders. Again, here to discuss it, but it tells us that there are 50 countries in Asia. And then if you would like to challenge yourself, here are 20 of them. See if you can find them on the map. 6 regions in Asia. Asia is a huge continent. It is so big that some people group the countries together into 6 regions. The 6 regions are listed below: Northern Asia, Central Asia, Western Asia, Southern Asia, Eastern Asia, and Southeastern Asia. Wow, that's just telling you how massive it is. Climate. The climate is not the same in all the regions of Asia. Climate is the kind of weather that an area usually has in each season. Some regions of Asia are closer to the North Pole than they are to the equator. The regions are cold and snowy much of the year. Northern Asia has long, cold winters and short, cool summers. Other regions of Asia are closer to the equator than they are to the North Pole. These regions are warm all year long. Rain and snow. In some regions of Asia, it rains a lot. Southern Asia, Eastern Asia, and Southeastern Asia get a lot of rain. Other regions of Asia get very little rain. Western Asia and Central Asia are dry regions. Northern Asia is very cold for most of the year. It gets some snow, but not a lot because snow does not fall in very cold weather. Waterways in Asia. 3 oceans touch Asia's coast. A coast is the part of land that meets an ocean. The Arctic Ocean is along the northern coast of Asia. The Pacific Ocean is along the eastern coasts of Asia. The Indian Ocean is along the southern coasts of Asia. There are also many seas along Asia's coasts. A sea is a small area of ocean with land around it. Looking at lakes, there are large lakes in Asia. A lake is an area of water that is surrounded by land, like the opposite of an island. The Caspian Sea is a lake in Asia. It is the largest lake on Earth. Most lakes have fresh water. Fresh water has very little salt in it. The Caspian Sea is a lake with salt water. There is a lot of salt in salt water. Don't forget, boys and girls, you're looking for interesting facts that make Asia unique. Pretty sure having the largest lake in the world could possibly be one of those things. The land in Asia. Asia has many mountains. Mountains are tall areas of land. They have steep sides. A mountain is a kind of landform. Other landforms are low hills, flat steppes, and narrow or wide valleys. Volcanoes. There are openings in the tops of some mountains. Mountains that have openings on their tops are called volcanoes. Smoke, ash, and lava sometimes come out of a volcano's opening. There are many volcanoes in Asia. Peninsulas. Asia has many peninsulas. A peninsula is land that sticks out into water. It is connected to a larger piece of land. Two types of deserts. There are big deserts in Asia. Most deserts are dry and hot, but some deserts are dry and cold. Asia's hot deserts are in Western Asia, Southern Asia, and Central Asia. The cold deserts are in Eastern Asia. Remember, the largest desert on Earth is Antarctica. Few animals. Few animals live in Asia's deserts. There is not enough water for most animals to stay alive. Camels live in Asia's deserts. Camels drink huge amounts of water and store it in their bodies. After drinking, camels do not need to drink again for a long time. Wonder what that long time is. That would be something interesting to look up and to research. Desert people. Many people who live in Asian deserts are bidons. Bidons travel from place to place. They must travel to find enough water to drink and food to eat. Flat steppes. Grasslands grow around many of Asia's deserts. Grasslands are large areas where the land is mainly flat. Many kinds of grasses and some wildflowers grow in grasslands. In Asia, grasslands are called steppes. Poppies are wild flowers that grow on Asian steppes. Frozen tundra. Russia is the most northern country in Asia. It is cold and dry in northern Russia. The land there is mainly flat. This flat, cold land is called the tundra. The tundra is frozen in winter. It is covered with snow. In summer, the top layer of ground thaws. A few small plants grow on the tundra in summer. Forests full of trees. There are forests in Asia. Forests are areas where many trees grow. In northern Asia, forests are made up mainly of coniferous trees. Coniferous trees have leaves shaped like needles. In warmer parts of Asia, other forests grow. These forests have both coniferous and broadleaf trees. Broadleaf trees have wide, flat leaves. Tropical rainforests grow in southeastern Asia. These rainforests grow in places with hot, wet climates. Many kinds of animals live in the tropical rainforests in southeastern Asia. Life in rural areas. Close to 4 billion people live in Asia. Most Asian people live in rural areas. A rural area is a place outside of a city or a town. Rural people in Asia live in different kinds of homes. Many people in Central Asia live in yurts. A yurt is a tent-like home. Market foods. Many people in rural Asia grow their own food to eat. Some people buy food in markets. A market is a group of shops that sells fruits, vegetables, and fish. Clothes and other items are also sold in markets. Those fresh vegetables look so delicious to me. Life in urban areas. Cities and towns are called urban areas. Hundreds of millions of people live in Asia's biggest cities. Some of the most crowded Asian cities are Tokyo in Japan and Mumbai in India. Valuable resources. There are a lot of oil in the ground in Asia. Oil is a natural resource. Natural resources are materials found in nature. People sell natural resources to make money. Oil is a valuable natural resource. Countries from all over the world buy oil from Asia. The location of some of Asia's natural resources are shown on the map. Crop killers. There are often tropical storms in Asia. Tropical storms are rainstorms with strong winds. They can cause floods. Floods are deep water on land that is usually dry. Strong winds and floods often damage crops. Farmers cannot sell damaged crops. When crops are damaged, farmers cannot make enough money to support their families. Postcards from Asia. Many tourists all over the world visit Asia each year. A tourist is a person who visits a place for fun. Some of the most popular tourist places in Asia are shown here. Why don't you give it a pause and read about these 3 amazing places in Asia? All right, boys and girls, I hope that you enjoyed all of our continents and that you have a small little list of places that you would like to visit someday. Don't forget to write down your 5 facts. And on the next slide, I'll share mine and see if we have any of the same.